Here I stand at the crossing of the river. I've lived a lifetime for this day alone. Just saw the light, now I'm getting a little bit anxious. Started out walking, but I'm running my last mile home. I've met with many crossroads on my journey, but never once has my God let me roam. The deserts and the valleys lie behind me. The road ahead is straight, now I'm running my last mile home. Ring the bells, blow the horn, shout hallelujah. Jordan, roll on back, let me through. Angels, take me to the throne. David, play your prettiest music for a weary pilgrim running my last mile home.
Heaven's claimed so many smiling faces till I don't feel at home here anymore. But I just heard the sound of old familiar voices. They're singing a new song I never heard before.
Ring the bells, blow the horn, shout hallelujah. Jordan, roll on back, let me through. Angels, take me to the throne. David, play your prettiest music. David, play your prettiest music. For a weary pilgrim running my last mile home. For a weary pilgrim running my last mile home. For a weary pilgrim running my last mile home. Just a weary pilgrim running my last mile home.
Some people ask me why I am so happy, even when sorrows press on. They see me laughing while the storm's raging. They wonder where I get my song. But they cannot see the trouble I've faced not so very long ago. To comprehend this joy that's within, there's something that they need to know. I've been saved from the flames of a hot burning fire, lifted from the tempest as the waves grew higher, sheltered from the desert, dusty and dry. I was given a drink of water when I thought I would die, delivered from the danger of a dark lion's den, given new life in exchange for my sin, set free, forgiven, I've been born again. My brother, I have been rescued. Well, I used to feel trouble, my sorrows were double as the burdens of life held me down. I was defeated till I saw what I needed, then His tender mercy I found. And though life is rough, I'm not giving up, even when I'm tested and tried. I'll not waste time a doubting, I'll go on a shouting, I've crossed to the winning side. Oh, well, I've been saved from the flames of a hot burning fire, lifted from the tempest as the waves grew higher, sheltered from a desert, dusty and dry. I was given a drink of water when I thought I would die, delivered from the danger of a dark lion's den, given new life in exchange for my sin, set free, forgiven, I've been born again. My brother, I have been rescued. Well, I have been saved from from the flames of a hot-burning fire, lifted from the tempest as the waves grew higher, sheltered from a desert, dusty and dry. I was given a drink of water when I thought I would die, delivered from the danger of a dark lion's den, given new life in exchange for my sin, set free, forgiven.
That's enough to make you shout, won't there? Right there. We'll be back shortly. Just hang on, y'all. Leave out my pretty face. Gotta come on her. Be right back.
There's a boy living down the street, just as nice as you'd ever meet. He's living with a mom and dad that don't show love at all. Every night you can find their car out front of the local bar, and he's been lost behind the dancing and alcohol. One night he was all alone, so down the street he began to roam, till he heard the songs in a storefront mission and went inside. Later on when they found him there, he was down on his knees in prayer. The mom and dad knelt down beside him and they cried. You say God's not there, but I don't believe it when someone says he didn't hear that prayer. And you can try to debate, but I won't believe it. Say everything you want, but I was there. You think it'll wear off, but I don't believe it. For Jesus is the greatest thing to happen in his life. You can say what you will or won't, and believe what you do or don't, and be tossed about whenever there's a storm. There's a boy living down the street who remembers how it used to be, and now his family goes to church on Sunday morning. They say God's not there, but I don't believe it when someone says he didn't hear that prayer. And you can try to debate, but I won't believe it. Say everything you want, but I was there. You think it'll wear off, but I don't believe it. For Jesus is the greatest thing to happen in his life.
Listening to HeartSong. I wanna dig a little deeper in his love. I wanna dig a little deeper in his love. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, eternal love. Well, I wanna walk a little more like my Jesus would. I wanna talk a little more like a Christian should. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, eternal love. Near Lord to thee, dear Lord to thee, I long to be, I long to be. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse of his love, eternal love. Let my light shine, let my light shine, in love sublime, in love sublime. I wanna wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse of His love, eternal love. Well, I wanna dig a little deeper in His love. I wanna dig a little deeper in His love. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse of His love, eternal love. Well, I wanna walk a little more like my Jesus would. I wanna talk a little more like a Christian should. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse of His love, eternal love. Well, I wanna dig a little deeper in His love. I wanna dig a little deeper in His love. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse of His love, eternal love. Well, I wanna walk a little more like my Jesus would. I wanna talk a little more like a Christian should. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse. Yeah. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse. Yeah. I wanna dig a little deeper in the storehouse of His love, eternal love.
To HeartSong Pigeon Forge Music Group with your host, Hee-Haw Man, Dennis Coker, live on the Dennis Coker program on Facebook, YouTube, Roku TV under the WGHC TV, WOTG Radio Network, live on Monday and Saturdays nights from 6 until 8 Eastern Standard Time, playing some of the best and Southern gospel and Christian country bluegrass gospel music around. Also, taking your requests for your favorite artist and song. Please share this with your friends and tune in to HeartSong Pigeon Forge Music Group. Be there!
Here I am, live and in person, yeah. Coming on a little 30 minutes late tonight, and I'll tell you why in shortly. But we're glad you are listening to HeartSong Pigeon Forge Music Group. Well, your host, Hee-Haw Man, that's me from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Glad to have y'all aboard. Glad to see everybody doing good. Merry Christmas to all. Hey, man, now, let's don't forget the reason for the seasons. Hey, we're here to have fun in the Lord, make comments to one another, share. I read and I leave that up there a little bit for y'all to share. S-H-A-R-E. Y'all please let me know when you share. I don't know when you share and when you don't. I love for everybody to share. Our listeners up close. God's word out that being a Christian is fun. You can have fun being a Christian. Yeah, you can. He-haw, man said that. But we're glad to be with you. If you want to look up a HeartSong Pigeon Forge Music Group, I will say this to all the artists. If you know somebody wants to record a song, say it's too expensive, the door is open now. I've been in ministry going on 60 years. I paid $10,000, $20,000 for recordings. And they charging a lot today to record. We don't. Look under Pigeon Forge musicgroup.org, pigeonforgemusicgroup.org. And if you're paying more than $3,000 for live musicians, some of the best in gospel music, if you're paying more than that for recording and radio release, advertisement, CDs, you're paying way too much. If you want to sing by tracks, you got your own tracks. We'll do that too. If you're paying over more than $1,500 for radio with advertisement, radio release, recording, CDs, and the whole bit, you're paying too much. Look us up under HeartSong Pigeon Forge musicgroup.org. Two things I'd like for you to do tonight. First of all is prayer requests. That's important to me. Our prayer requests have been picking up tonight. Close to Christmas time, a lot of people are suffering from people being gone this past year. I lost my brother this past year, so I can grieve with you. It's not the same when you got your loved ones around, when you got your brothers and sisters and mom and daddy. But I know, you know what? I can go be with them. That's what my daddy told me before he passed away. You can be with me, boy. I can't come back, but you can be with me. And that's what I'm striving for. So we're glad to have you aboard. Share with your friends. If you got a song you want to hear, let us know. If you know the DJ, the song, the artist that does the song, that's better for me that way. But if you don't know the artist and just know the song, just tell me the song. We'll try our best to look it up and play it for you. So if you got requests, let us know. Prayer requests is important. So here we go with some more music. I'm your host for the next 8 o'clock, roughly. Might be a little after since I come on late. But you can hear us live on Dennis Coker's Facebook page, YouTube under The Cokers, Roku TV under WGHC TV, and WOTG Radio Network, streaming 24/7, playing some of the best gospel music around. We are a charting station. So if you know artists that wants to radio release and all that for less money they've been paying for the same quality, I don't understand why people want to still pay these high prices when they don't have to and still get the same professional sound. So it surprises me. If you got the money, that's okay. Hey, let's play some more music. We're waiting on your request. Let's go.
6'6", stood on the ground, weighed 235 pounds. I saw that giant of a man brought down to his knees by love. He's the kind of man who would gamble on luck, look you in the eye and never back up. I saw him cry like a little whipped pup because of love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hands, but like the wind that covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man, this thing called love. It can lift you up, never let you down, take your world and turn it all around.
Amen.
Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love. Most men are like me, they struggle and doubt, trouble their minds day in and day out. Too busy with living, worry about a word like love. But when I see a mother's tenderness as she holds her young child to her breast, then I thank God the world's been blessed with a thing called love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hands, but like the wind that covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man, this thing called love. It can lift you up, never let you down, take your world and turn it all around. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hands, but like the wind that covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man, this thing called love. It can lift you up, never let you down, take your world and turn it all around. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love.
Never beat that song. There's nothing stronger than love, and that's Jesus' love. Hey, we're going to play some more music, and I already got requests, so here we go. It's a song been around a long time. I'll dedicate it to Linda Merck out of Rome, Georgia. I want to hear this, too. It says, I want to stroll over heaven with you. Do you want to stroll over heaven with me? You got to be ready to go at your time. Hey, we got some more music coming up by One Day. Yep, you got to hear One Day. Boy, they got a tough group. Him and his wife. He's a bishop, pastor of church. And I love to hear him sing. But you listen, I want to stroll over heaven with you. I'll be right back. I forgot to tell you. My my mouth gets dry. We'll be right back.
If I surveyed all the good things that come to me from above, if I could count all the blessings from the storehouse of love, I'd simply ask for a favor of him beyond mortal ken. I'm sure he'd grant it again and again. I wanna stroll over heaven with you some glad day, where all the troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll enjoy all the beauty where all things are new. I wanna stroll over heaven with you. So many places of beauty we long to see here below, but time and treasures have kept us from making plans, as you know. But come the morning of rapture, together we'll stand anew, while I stroll over heaven with you. I wanna stroll over heaven with you some glad day, where all the troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll enjoy all the beauty where all things are new. I wanna stroll over heaven with you. I wanna stroll over heaven with you.
Each life has a story. It has a beginning and it has an end. And really the good Lord up in heaven is the only one who knows what waits for us around the bend. But Lord, I believe that your outstretched hand reaches to each and every one, to bless with joy and love and laughter and a touch of grace before our journey here is done. And in each life, well, there's going to be a little rain to fall. And just as sure as anything, there'll be some hearts that will need your mending. But Lord, I believe more than anything that it's your desire that each and every story will have a happy ending.
I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme and glory to tell the old story of Jesus and his love.
What other story can you tell besides Jesus and his love? Nothing better than that, okay? Wow. Just a few more songs. Got some more requests coming up. Just hang on with us. Here we go.
Each life has a story. It has a beginning and it has an end. And really the good Lord up in heaven is the only one who knows what waits for us around the bend. But Lord, I believe that your outstretched hand reaches to each and every one, to bless with joy and love and laughter and a touch of grace before our journey here is done. And in each life, well, there's going to be a little rain to fall. And just as sure as anything, there'll be some hearts that will need your mending. But Lord, I believe more than anything that it's your desire that each and every story will have a happy ending.
I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme and glory to tell the old story of Jesus and his love.
Well, just had to play that again about the love of Jesus Christ. Wow. So if you never heard of that, that's the only love you're ever going to have. The best love in the world is Jesus Christ. Amen. Hey, glad to have everybody aboard and ready to see my logo now. I'm looking to the left on my picture and it looks like my Facebook page is froze. I don't know why it's froze. That's Facebook for you. Now I can go out and come back in and maybe it'll unfreeze. But I hate to lose y'all. If I knew y'all, if I go out and come back in, will you put on comments that I'll come back on? Because usually when it freezes and I go off and come back on, everybody leaves. They think we're down, but I think it's Facebook frozen or they have me frozen. But you see my logo for that reason. So if you'll put in comments that I'll be right back, tell me you'll be back when I come right back on, we'll do that. That's the only way I can fix this, is go out and come back in. And I hate to do that. But if you want to see my pretty my pretty face and all that, and my American flag, USA, and all that stuff, I have to go out and come back in. So if you'll come back on, let me know in comments. I'll come back on. If not, I'll keep my logo on. We'll keep playing music. How about that? That sound good enough for y'all? Here we go. Got requests by One Day coming up. Got requests by Priscilla coming up. So I want everybody to stay around, listen, and see what you think about all these songs. Okay? So here we go. Y'all just pay attention. Hey, we got somebody. Yeah. Playing that song. Jesus on the main line. Let's see what happens to this. Y'all come back on and comment. I'll go back out. Come back on. Let me know if you'll come back on.
Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. You can call him up and tell him what you want.
You can call him up, tell him what you want. Call him up, tell him what you want. You can call him up, tell him what you want. You can call him up and tell him what you want. Yeah, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want.
You can
Call him up and tell him what you want.
Well, if you're sick and you want to get well, tell him what you want.
Oh, if you're sick and you want to get well,
Tell him what you want.
If you're sick and you want to get well,
tell him what you want. You can
call him up and tell him what you want. Yeah, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want.
You can
Call him up and tell him what you want. His line ain't never busy.
Tell him what you want.
Oh,
what you want.
You can call him up and tell him what you want.
Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want.
You can
Call him up and tell him what you want.
You can call him up and tell him what you want.
You've heard the story of Daniel, how he would pray morning, noon, and night, 3 times a day. They threw him in the lion's den because to God he bowed. Prayer got him in there, prayer got him out. Do not wait till the lion's den to pray. Talk to God, my friend. Don't wait until the valley low, till the waters rise. Pray like Daniel, morning, noon, and night. Daniel was an example for all who believe. Don't wait until the trial before you hit your knees. Give the Lord the praise for all he has done. Thank him for his mercy. Thank him for his son. Do not wait till the lion's den to pray. Talk to God, my friend. Don't wait until the valley low, till the waters rise. Pray like Daniel, morning, noon, and night. Pray without ceasing, praying with faith is what we need to do each and every day. Do not wait till the lion's den to pray. Talk to God, my friend. Don't wait until the valley low, till the waters rise. Pray like Daniel, morning, noon, and night. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. Pray like Daniel, just pray.
If you don't want to play right like Daniel, just pray. That's all the song is saying. Hey, the reason you're not seeing my pretty face, because I comb my hair, comb my beard, just to come on. Then when I come on and be on for a little bit, guess what Facebook did? Froze my pretty face. What do you think about that, Angel and Carolyn? That's pretty bad. And now that's where you see my logo. For me to come back on with me personally, I have to go back out, log back in. And if y'all come on, I will do that. If y'all put on comments, I'll come back on. Because most of the time when it does this, Facebook locks me up. And I go out, log back on. Everybody leaves. But if y'all say y'all come back on, let me know. And I'll log out right quick and I'll come right back on. That's the only way you're going to be able to see me, my pretty face, my USA flag, my cross. So if you'll put on comments, you'll come back on, let me know. I just hate going off and coming back on. I just hate doing that anytime. But now you see HeartSong Picture 4 Music Group logo. And for me to put my picture back on my face, I have to go log out and log in. Carolyn says yes. So if y'all let me know if you'll come back on, I'll log out and I'll log back in. But we're going to play music. You'll hear the music. It don't affect that. So if you just want to listen, hear my voice, and well, the only way you will hear my voice is me talk. That's what I meant by that. But anyhow, lay back, listen to some music, and if I see a lot of comments saying I'll come back on, tell me to come back on. It won't take me but 10 seconds. Log out, log in. Because that's the only way I can fix me being froze on Facebook. If you know anything, y'all probably been froze before too. Play some more music, but prayer requests. You may know we got prayer warriors on here that will pray for you right now. Not next week and just put praying in hands. We got prayer warriors that say a personal prayer. If you got a prayer for anything around, especially Christmas time, if anybody's lonely or you've lost somebody. I've lost my brother this year, so it is not the same. But you know how I get over it? Like my mom and daddy, when they looked at me, my daddy called me in one day. He called the boys and girls in. He said, boys and girls, I can't come back, but you can see me. Ain't you glad of that? So I'm sad because they're not here to celebrate with. And I might tear up because of that happiness. But I'm happy because I can see them again. Amen. So if you log out, tell me you'll come back on, I'll log right back out while quick. I'll play some more music till then.
This is where we belong, gathered in grace, safe in His arms. This is where we belong, written in red, bound by the cross. Child, this is home. Shame, we will hold you, preach on grace. This is where we belong, gathered in grace, safe in His arms. This is where we belong, written in red, bound by the cross. Child, this is home. Bring your doubts, bring your fears. As we wait, He'll make it clear. Oh, bring your laughter, bring your joy. We will dance and praise the Lord. Oh, this is where we belong, gathered in grace, safe in His arms. This is where we belong, written in red, bound by the cross. Child, this is home. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right by your love. And you pour out your love, and it flows right through us. Then they know we are yours by call.